This is my portable electric fence, and I'm going to post up where I bought it from right now. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, this portable fence does work. It does give an electric shock. It does work. I can tell you that from the video that they show you with this tent, excuse me, with this fence, it's not as easy as the guy says it is. And for when you're spending over $200, to me personally, the build quality on this could have been much better. It just could have been much better. To me, the build quality on this could have been much better. Look at this.
Sit down. No. No. That is impolite. That is impolite. No.
Look at this. You see how it's breaking up?
They're supposed to be there too.
The build quality on this should be much better. When you're spending over $200, $250 on the product, you expect it to be built sturdy. This is not going to last 4 years. This is not going to last 5 years. You can buy a toaster oven, and the toaster oven could cost you 20 bucks, and that toaster oven could last you 20 years. But here it is. I've spent $250 on this bear fence, and I can assure you that this rod is just as sturdy as the rods in a Walmart tent. I'm gonna have to get new poles to replace these poles, and it should come with more poles. It should come with 12 poles. It should be able to have a pole here at each end and one in the middle to support it, and it should be the same here. So you have, let me see, 3, 6, 8. You should have 8. You should have 8 poles all together. You should have 8 poles all together. That way you could have the 6 that you have currently. You could have the 4 that you have plus 1 in the middle, and then you put 1 here on each side. When you put one here on each side, it allows you to have support, and you don't have to continue to chase the line going all the way around on this fence. Now, mind you, it does work. I'm pretty sure if a bear touched it and got zapped by it, it'd be unpleasant. It's not something that I want to be zapped by either. I've touched it. I know that it works. But again, for $250, I could have bought one of those on my own. I could have bought the spool for about $30 and got a lot more length with the 30, 40, 50 bucks that I spent on it. And I could have actually done it all myself and saved maybe $50, $60. So I wouldn't buy it. Although the electric fence worked, and I definitely would buy different cable if I could, and I would do it all over again. I would tell you this also as well. These tents are meant to deter animals from coming in your tent. But in my opinion, if an animal was motivated enough, it would get past it. So although it does give you a good night's sleep, knowing that it's up, and it will definitely work and deter an animal, I would have purchased these things individually, and I probably would have got a solar charger that as well would have taken batteries, and I would have gotten thicker rope. Excuse me. I would have gotten thicker rope. The thicker cable, I believe would do a better job. So all in all, I'm gonna save you guys some money. Don't buy. Just look into building it yourself. If it costs you a couple dollars more, then spend a few dollars more. It's worth it to look into. I mean, it's a great idea, don't get me wrong, but it's worth it to look into another way of creating this bear fence, or a bear fence that will work for you.